Night 21, night 21, night 21. Wow. We are almost quarter way. Welcome to another night gardening episode. I'm so happy that I've been able to make it to night 21. Despite the challenges, so even so, I appeared when it was how many days raining? Day 19, and day 20. So today is day 21. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome to my night garden. It is cold. So it was raining just an hour ago, and today at least it has stopped, so I don't have to strain to try and shout so that you can hear me. The past 2 days we've had rains, and it's been really hectic just trying to work in the garden. But at least I'm back, and now the mosquitoes are here. Hot and wet. So today is night 21. Welcome. We have quite a number of things to do, quite a number of stats to get going, transplanting. So what are the updates for 921? Our tomatoes are stronger, good to go. And also we have plenty of eggplants. Plenty of eggplants to transplant. Eggplants are hardy. They will survive. The cucumbers look good. So it's a matter of getting more containers. At least today I have one container here. We can transplant the I wanted to transplant the okra. To start with okra, either okra or cucumber, because they're all good to go, or the radish. So what I'm still waiting for, which is container 1, are the carrots here, but they are coming up slowly. The spring onions, I'm thinking I'm going to add more. So for the things that I need to add more, I think I'll just work on these ones first. Then I'll add more later. So it means for those ones, you won't be timing them like the ones you've given the 3 months, the 90 days, the 90 nights in the garden. So I had a busy day. Didn't manage to do anything late afternoon. I managed at least to plant some few corn seeds around. I added them close to where I have the sunflowers. And then today I was going around just looking at my containers. The groundnuts have pegs, plenty of pegs. So it rained heavily. And now the leaves are just showing signs of too much water. So we were crying about water, now we are back to too much water. Some parts of the country are flooded. And also some people have been harmed by the floods because it has been very heavy rains. Very heavy, especially yesterday. Yesterday night when I was here trying to talk and it's raining, it continued raining like that, even into the night. In the morning, at least we got some sun as we went out. Then later on in the evening is when, just like 1.5 hours ago, like this, it rained again. The clouds were so heavy, and I thought it would rain again all through this night garden, but it has stopped. So at least it's okay if it will continue raining later. So the other crops, what update do I have for you? For the chili, it has flowered so well, and we already have some tiny chili fruits, some nice chili fruits that I need to share photos of. I'm always promising to share photos. I don't know, it's because of the so many things to do, and that is why I allocated time for the night garden. Even if it is cold, At least I get to give attention to growing in the garden. Otherwise now it would be I'm still giving the gardening a break. Because I've given it a break like how many, 3 times or is it twice? Very long breaks that I've not been able to grow. Unavoidable circumstances and just some things I cannot explain. But now at least that I have this working on the next garden to see, to just follow up through. Oh, and by the way, today, you remember I shared a video about the okra. Okra has so many views. Okra has so many views, more than 1,000 views. Okra, and I have some okra that is already shooting up because I remember I left the other crop. It matured, the okra seeds dried up, and they scattered in the same area. So I have okra as an addition now already. I have, I still have some, just a little bit carrots, some onions, then sweet potato. Wow, the sweet potato is looking lovely. I was just admiring it today, and it was looking so good, so good. And I'm thinking I need to like harvest from the vine and just take some to the other garden, or I don't know if I can distribute it elsewhere because now I have so many things to distribute. I will see how it works. So the sweet potato is doing good. Then the passion fruit. The passion fruit is flowering like crazy. It has so many flowers. So many flowers. And I'm hoping that I do get many fruits because the first harvest is usually just a little harvest. But then now the subsequent harvests, at least now it improves and it becomes more, and more and more. Excuse my voice, I had like a cold. I'm telling you, it is cold because of the rain, so please just excuse how I sound. But I hope I'm able to pronounce the words clearly, although it is a bit heavy because of the cold. So the passion fruit has lots of flowers, and that is for 2. The one I posted a video about, and there's another one this other side of the garden. It also has many flowers, and then there is a what is it called? My herb garden has a, what is it called? Coriander. I planted coriander and parsley, and the containers were close together. One was coriander, one was parsley. So I also need to share a video. They have grown so well. I'm hoping I can add. I will check. I will just go and check and test and see which one it is, because they closely resemble each other. If you don't look closely enough, you may confuse one for another. So if it is the coriander, then I will have to do more parsley. If it is parsley, I will have to do more coriander. Although I have both. There is one container with a small quantity of coriander, and another one now that has now blossomed. It has looked so beautiful. It has come up so beautiful. That one I will share a photo. Or I need to do just an updated video. I think tomorrow I should share that. So let me just list it as a to-do, and also this is where I note the points for the blog. And then next is I've told you the chili has some tiny beautiful chili fruits, fresh again, and so many again. And it seems this time again, it will be a task to harvest the chili. You remember the last time I did a live episode, just harvesting the chili. Harvesting the chili. The fruits are so many. And I planted that chili from zero-cost seeds. You know, sometimes you go to the field and you look at what you have done, and then you just start smiling. You smile to yourself and wonder, this thing is producing so well. It gives you like satisfaction and joy to do it. Because now you want to, it encourages you, it motivates you. Now you want to try and plant other things. And this time round, I didn't even start, apart from the sweet potatoes, I didn't start any other potatoes. So I'm thinking potatoes next time will be good, so that I focus on what I have. Right now, today there's okra, there's plenty of sunflower which I've distributed, and which other updates? I've told you about the groundnuts, plenty of pegs. So I need to do some cleaning up on the groundnuts, just adding some soil so that the pegs get to produce the more peanuts. At least I can increase my yield, because they got some good rain till the leaves were showing signs of overwatering. It has rained like crazy. The 2 nights that I had here, I could not even sit in my night garden to at least give you a nice update of what is going on in the garden. It has rained. But at least now our crops in the fields have gotten, the ground has sucked up some good amount of water to push the crops for quite some time. I hope it will not disappear completely, but at least it will maintain, and then towards when we are harvesting now, it can disappear, and let us harvest in peace. Enjoy a good harvest. So the chili, I've told you about. The sweet potatoes. What else have I not mentioned? The carrots, I mentioned. The onions. Oh, and the capsicum. The capsicum has beautiful fruits. Oh my, the plant is looking so nice. The plant is looking nice and beautiful. And it already has some nice tiny bell peppers that are already growing. And I'm seeing it has some more flowers. So I'm hoping this time around also we can get a nice harvest from it. Some nice good peppers. Good size peppers, healthy and nice. And last time, I think we enjoyed so many of them. We didn't let them get to maturity, turning color and getting the nice red. Just a few, because we like eating them green. So I'm hoping this time round, if we get a good harvest, that will be good. Because the tree has plenty of flowers. And what? The orange tree. There is this orange tree here. I showed you a different orange tree in the other garden, on this other side. Now the orange tree here is also doing good. I've seen signs of flowering. So I'm thinking soon there will be plenty of flowers that I can show you. It has just a few tiny fruits, but then now it has started. I've seen signs of flowering again. So soon it will have flowers. And what else? I have plenty of volunteer chili plants. So by the way, I said for like 1 or 2 plants, and we are still waiting for the capsicum, that I'm supposed to plant in the containers. The capsicum is in container. Let's see, capsicum is in container 3. So the capsicum is together with the cauliflower and radish. So I'm still waiting for the capsicum. If you can get some capsicum in containers, then I have some in the field, because those things don't die. The good thing is that the pepper plants, they survive for long as they get the nutrients, like boosting up the compost, giving them K. I gave them K recently, and also using the fermented tea in my drums. The fruits just produce, because this is the third year for that. For the capsicum should be 1 year, and then it had like signs like it's drying up, but then it survived the dry season and now it's back, it's flowering. I already have some nice tiny bell peppers. So here I'm still waiting for the capsicum to shoot up. I don't know whether they've shot up. At least the carrots, I've seen signs, so we have some hope for the carrots. The beets did well. Then which other updates? I wanted to give you another update on what else. Oh, I think I've mentioned everything. The passion, the pomegranate tree also, soon and very soon, I know it will have some nice white flowers. That is for the pomegranate tree. Which other tree, which other fruit tree? There is an avocado seedling, but I've not yet transferred it to the field. For the avocado seedling, I transferred another one and it did not survive, so I'll give it some time in the container. But then, since I'm I'm waiting on these crops for the 90 days, I think with that close monitoring, it will survive this time round when I take it to the field. Because I started another, you remember the mango seeds? I shared a video. But then when I transferred it from the container, it was performing well when it was in the container. After I transferred it to the field, I don't know what happened. So I'm hoping this time around, during this period, you're going to see some wonderful things as you just follow the growth process day by day. So today I already have a container that I need to start working on. So is there any other update I've left out? I think I've included all the updates. So I will take you around at least to see what is going on. Yesterday I had started preparing the other cane sets, this one, and for the ones that are in water, I've seen another one has already started growing some roots. This one, so it has roots. So that is good. Hello, words of wisdom. Welcome to my nice garden. Nice to see you in my nice garden. So I was giving an update of what is happening in the garden. I have lots of plants that are flowering. I already have some chili fruits. I have some bell peppers. The passion fruit is also flowering well. The orange tree is showing signs of flowering. For the groundnuts are also forming because they have pegs, plenty of pegs. I will share a video. That one I have to share a video so that you can see how the pegs look like, how they've formed so beautifully and they've shot up so beautifully. Although because of the heavy rains, the leaves are showing signs of overwatering. So today, I want to transplant. I started working on the cane sets. So I want to prepare them small pieces instead of 2 growth points, 2 growth buds. Like this is the growth bud. Instead of having pieces with 2 growth buds, this one, I want to like have just small tiny pieces with just 1 growth bud. Then I can start them. We're going to just start them in this, it's like a tray. And just cover them with a polythene to keep them warm so that they can shoot up. The ones that I started are already shooting up. So I hope I'll be able to bring in the container. During this week I have to bring in the container so that you can see the corn, you can see the... Wow, I forgot to give an update on the strawberry. The strawberry is looking good. The strawberry is looking really good. It's outside there. I didn't bring it inside. So the strawberry is looking good. Plenty of leaves. The strawberry, the sugarcane, and what else? And the corn that I did the companion planting, they are outside. I will bring them in. So today I want to transplant another one. I will continue working on the cane sets later on. Later on I can work on them. But first I want to transplant something. Either the one cucumber plants. Wow, and the papaya. Oh my. I told you I want to have lots of fruits, because these fruit trees are hardy. They can survive once they're established, the fruit trees can survive the long dry seasons. I'm seeing it, so lots of papaya. The papaya has fruited so beautifully, so many of them. I want to show you. That one I will show you. You will see. It is so nice, and you will see how it has just come out from the shell, and now they are shot up. I planted lots of seed, because for papaya, you know, they are male and the female trees. So if I can distribute them around the garden, there's no problem, because now the more fruit trees I have, and I just create like a green fruit jungle just behind here, it will be good because they can survive. Then for the other food crops that you can grow in containers, they can still stay in containers. So that will be good. Okay, so I want to work on, so I'm thinking either one, the cucumber is looking good enough for transplanting, and also the beets by the end of the week. The watermelon is looking good, the okra also is looking good, and the radish. The radish also needs to be transplanted. Now for the radish, I'll not do the radish in this container. I will not do the radish. So I have a container here. I had already prepared some soil, which I'm going to top up with the compost. It has rained heavily in the evening, so I've not been able to get compost. But then I will top it up. So I'm going to put stones on the side. So I put stones on the side just to block the drainage, because if I leave it open like that, if I fill it with soil, it would pour out all of it. So I'll just put something on the side. Then now I can add the soil. I don't know if it will be stable there. Let me add it down here. So I have my screw. It does a perfect job to screw in the plants. So I will need to add some more, top up with some more compost. So what are we going to transplant? I'm thinking the okra. Let me bring you close so that you can see. The true leaves have formed so well for the okra. You see? So you see the leaves. So this is good enough for transplanting. At least I've been taking them outside so that they are not so leggy. They've also shot up like the sunflowers. But you know, sunflowers, because in general they are just the tall plants, they become extra leggy. So this one is good enough. But I will only do one. So I will do the rest of the containers later on. So first thing is to, let me put this aside so that we don't mess our. So today we are recording transplanting for okra. Need some water. I didn't add water. So good enough. So this okra plant grows wide, and this container is not that wide to allow them. If I put two of them, if I plant two of them in this container, it's like they will be squeezed, because now the leaves, they will open up. That is same also with the eggplants that I planted last time, and you saw how they performed, how they throw up the branches. Then you remember I cut the top, I pitched the top, so it opened up. So for the eggplant, just one. But then for watermelon, because it will grow, but then it will overflow out. As long as the container, I add the compost, and it gets the fermented tea, it is okay. But for these ones that grow wide, they come up and wide, it should be too squeezed if this container is small. If it were wider, then we would do more. So I'm only going to do one. So this is how I do it. We make a nice hole. So that as I bring the plants, we do not mess with the roots at all. I don't want to, I want only one. Only one. Look at that. So this is okra. I've made a nice hole, and inside here, so that the plant is not stressed, give it enough water. So that is it for the okra. So I need to top up some more compost for it. At the moment I don't have any chicken manure. I have compost and the fermented tea for the plants. So at least we are recording okra. The other one tomorrow. of the radish. I will just start a few. The rest of them, I'll have to find time to plant them in the garden. Oh, your friend has gone, so you're feeling... Just hold on, just hold on. So today we are recording that we've started okra. I know the leaves will open up. There are some in the field also that have already opened up the leaves. So sometimes leaving your plants over in the garden, you don't uproot everything. At least you end up with some that will plant themselves. You don't have to plant again. Now it's just monitoring and taking care of them, ensuring that they get the compost to supply the nutrients that they need. So that is our okra. Day 1, can record. So that means I have to get just two more containers. The other seed does not look really strong for the okra. So for the okra, I'm thinking we're going to have 3 containers max for our night garden. The rest are going to be in the main garden outside. So yesterday I had started working on the cane sets. For this one, you see it has, because I want only one growth bud, like one for all the sets, like this. But then somehow it is split here. Because we went asking for the for the remains after they were sold. So for this one, I will let it have, this will remain, and then plus this. But for the others, I will cut it here, then this will be one, then this one will also remain like that. The others in the container have shot up so nice. I will show you the the cane shoots. So it will be so nice to be able to grow sugarcane in containers. And because here our temperatures don't dip too low, it means that the maturity will be faster. If we have experienced cold temperatures, because of this weather changes, maybe it will take longer. Then I don't even know the name of the variety. I just bought sugarcane because most of the things I have, even the chili in the garden that is growing well, is just zero cost seed. The papaya that has shot up is a zero cost seed. And for the chili, it's zero, but it's performing excellently. And chili seeds, if you want to start chili seeds, they are so expensive. So the zero cost seeds are just performing well. Although now, if you say you want to do commercial, then that one you may be forced to buy lots of the chili seeds. When I started the chili, I only had like three chilies, which I took from the shop, 3. And that is what I dried and I planted. And now this 3 years in, it's a bumper harvest. And right now they are flowering like crazy. So I know another bumper harvest is coming. It will be another task to harvest them. I do a lot of DIY in my garden. So I'm used to just using what I have. Some things are not even garden tools, but they serve me. So I just use them. I think that one will be good enough, the one that I've cut. So let me cut this other and then I show you. Just a little here. Remember the other sugar cane we started, I've been standing them in water. Even here they're in water, but for these ones, I want to try a different method, like a different way of doing things. You discover maybe it is even easier than waiting for that period, because when you stand it in water, you have to give it like more than 2 weeks at least for the roots. Remember the other roots that were they were long roots. You have to give it time for it to grow those roots. But now I want to start it without even the roots showing. So this is what I was saying. Where is it? So this I will count as 1 because it is split here, and I hope it will not be messed because it's split like this, but at least it has 1 nice growth point. Then this one doesn't look small because this is the head side. So I'm counting on this one, and for this one it will be here. So I think I can work on another one, then I can give you some, I can show you the updates. I'm really excited about the papaya, the papaya seedlings. It will be nice. The way I harvested very nice oranges from the orange tree. It will be nice now to harvest pawpaw. So this one also, this will be 1 here and 2. Because this one has only, if it had another one here, if it had another growth bud here there's no growth bud. So there's 1, there's 2, and then 3. So let me first cut this, the lower one. Oh, did I give you an update about the pomegranate tree? The pomegranate tree, I know very soon, it has started changing color, the way it shows signs of flowering. I've had like two very nice harvests from that tree. The last time it did not give me a good harvest because the rains disappeared midway. So it's like the tree has been cured to produce flowers, but then the rains disappear midway and it messes the growth and development. So one more cut, then I want to give you an update of these other plants. Hey, good. So that is it. So tomorrow, if not tomorrow, that will be night 23. If not night 22, night 23. Now I will set up. I will show you how I'm going to set up this tray to start the sugarcane. So I wanted to show you the pieces first. So I've cut them like this. So it has more space. In fact, these ones are even big. Even if it is like small like this, let me bring a smaller one. It's good enough. You see, this one is smaller. I would say what, it's shorter, a smaller size. So as long as it has something this side and that side, not so close to the growth bud, it's good enough. So I want to give you, I'll have to complete this tomorrow. There's a very nice a nice one here, huh? There's a nice one here with 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one is here. Looks small. I don't know if it will work, but this is a very nice piece. Because most of them are just the top side. So these are 0. Most of the things I start in my garden for home gardening, just to monitor how to grow things at home and to enjoy. They are 0 cost seeds. So I need to record the transplanting. Let me just clear this area. Then I bring you closer so that you can see the other plants. Let's see, we are recording transplanting for okra. So for the okra, which was, I planted the okra, I started them day 2. They germinated day 7. That was the first sign of germination. The first sign of sprouting, shooting up, was day 9. And now transplanting is day 21. So we are up to date with the day 21. So, okay. I think I missed to record for the sugarcane. Oh, and by the way, the planting tray with the lavender is on the other side. There's still no sign of anything there, so there's no need to even show you. The lavender, even the instructions say that from the packet, this is the first time I'm trying to grow lavender. So I hope it will even survive in this climate. We're just going to see how it will be. So that's why this 99 is interesting, how it will work out. Then for the papaya today, we will record again some beautiful sprouting, but then I will not record as today is day 21. I'll record it as day 20, because I remember I had shown you, but they had not come up, a lot of them, but there was already a sign. So I recorded for the germination. I will show you, I'll bring you closer to show you what I'm writing. So that is sprouting is day 20. So I planted them day 4, but they sprouted day 20. So it's like 2 weeks for them to shoot up, so that you can, then what else have I not recorded? And this recording is because of this, the days that I was not able to sit here and do the recording during the live. It was raining so heavily and it was so hard to just follow up with the records as it was raining heavily. So there are some things, like for the spring onions, I see there are just a few of them that are shorter, but it is not day 20. That should be day 18 for the spring onions. Although not many of them have shot up. Then for the capsicum, we will check them closely today. For the cauliflower also. Okay, let me bring you closer so that you can see what I've recorded, and also you can get to see what is in the containers. So we start here. So this is our okra, looking good. So I have to top up some, it needs some compost, but once it has the true leaves like that, I know it is good. So there are some already in the field and the leaves are already bigger, and I'm happy about that. So this is what I recorded. So you remember our table, our drafts for the handwritten copy. For the soft copy and for the other blog articles, the others you can read on the blog, and that is what I'm always updating. When you see me writing days, so it will be available on the blog. Now we are checking for okra. So today we've recorded transplanting. So we are still waiting. Now we have to give it time for flowering, fruiting, then harvest. Then so we can know, like we planted day 2 and transplanting is day 21. So it's like we have given it like the 3 weeks, approximately 3 weeks to get it to transplanting. But then you also realized I chose to use these big containers. You remember my container for starting the corn? It was a planting tray, the small planting tray. But for these ones, why I like using these ones You can leave your plants for longer to get more established before I take them out to the field, because here sometimes the temperatures shoot up so high and it becomes so hot. So if your plant is more established, it has taken enough water, it is stronger here, and the roots are not constricted because the container is deep compared to using a planting tray. So let us start here. Okay, let us just continue since I'm already here. This is cucumber, and look, this is the true leaf. So for the cucumber, we are also ready to transplant. So tomorrow I will finish off with the okra, then we can also start with the cucumber. If I will give priority to finishing the okra. This is okra that is left. And they were outside. I let them get some rain, and also to harden them off, and to get them, there's a time during the day, there are some points when the sun is so hot, so at least it hardens the seedlings when you leave them outside. If I leave them here all through, they will become so leggy because they are fighting to get the sun, because the sun streams in from that point, so they become so leggy just to try and get the sun. So I've been taking them outside, and this is what you have. There is one here that doesn't look so strong, and this one is the other one that was struggling, that had the seed coat on top, so it might not make it. So for the okra, perhaps we will have 3. Radish, remember how it was looking, but now it also has the true leaves. You can transplant them. Now let us get to papaya. The one I'm so excited about showing you, my zero cost seeds. Look at that. So those are papaya seedlings from zero cost seeds. We'll see how they perform in the field. Then we have our red bulb onions. Those are red bulb onions. The spring onions, I may have to plant them in bunches again, the spring bunching onions, because they've not performed well. Then that is cabbage. This is cabbage. Also there's a stranger biting on the leaves, so I need to make the spray. This is where we are waiting for the capsicum, and I'm also waiting for cauliflower from this point. So I need like a good sign to see, for me to point it out, like here, that now we have germination. That's why I've not recorded anything. For the other fresh starts we have here, these are the radish. Remember, I started more. Then we have the tomatoes here. The tomatoes are doing good. So these ones, I may push them even to, after I've completed transplanting the okra, the cucumber, the radish, and I think I've skipped something. Did I skip eggplant? Look at eggplant. So this is eggplant here that has come up also so beautifully. Plenty of them. So for the eggplants, yes, I did record the sprouting. Then we have the watermelon here. This is watermelon. So this week it will be a lot of transplanting. The watermelon looks really nice, and it's ready for this one. For the others, you're still waiting for them to, at least to get the true leaf. For the beets, maybe by the end of the week, at least they shot up, so we can get some good number of containers with beets. The rest will go to the field, because I can't have all this in containers. It will be so hectic. They can't stay in this space the whole day. I have to take them out to the sun and bring them back later in the evening, so that at least I can give you updates for the night garden. Now outside there, where you see there, right there, that is where I have the container with the strawberry and for the other flower that I started, because remember I have to have flowers to attract the bees to my garden. So that will be the updates for night 21. I'm so happy I've been able to appear in the garden for all those nights. Even despite the heavy rain, at least I'll just come and give the update so that I can follow through with what is happening. So those are the tomatoes. So we'll finish up on this and we'll get transplanting the other plants. So that is it for updates night 21. Thank you, Words of Wisdom, for joining me. Join me again tomorrow for Night Garden 90 Nights, night 22. And that is bye.